All right, what's going on YouTube? We are back with another video. We are gonna be back on the Tuttio ICT. Game plan right now is we're gonna be taking this bike up to Hollywood Boulevard and explore around Hollywood. I think I'm gonna be like the first Tuttio IC to ride around Hollywood Boulevard, so it should be fun, should be interesting. Let's see what we can get into. It's always kind of scary being parked behind a dump truck like this. I like waking up early to film these videos just because there's not too much traffic and there's not too many people out, so we can actually, get a lot more speed runs and just be a little bit more, I guess careless is the term. Look at that Waymo, driverless cars. No matter how many times I see it, I never get used to it. It's still so freaky. I also just wanted to quickly say I appreciate all these new subscribers and all these viewers. Yeah, it means a lot to me. This channel is definitely getting a little bit of a blow up, and it really does mean a lot, and I really do appreciate y'all. All right, so we gotta take a right on this road, which is still somehow busy at 6 in the morning, but it's okay. It's kind of as expected. I'm not really surprised about it. Call the Wolf. Isn't that Ben Affleck? Isn't that the Batman? When the hell is the Batman becoming an accountant? All right, guys, we are officially entering the infamous Hollywood Boulevard. But as you can tell, Hollywood Boulevard isn't too busy at 6 in the morning, but it's still pretty cool to see all the stars. We got the Chinese theater over there to the left of us. We got the Hard Rock Cafe over here, the El Capitan Theater. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. I kind of feel like I'm the first Tuttio ICT here, but you never know. But I'm gonna take the credit for it. I'm the first Tuttio ICT here on Hollywood Boulevard. Hollywood Boulevard gets kind of interesting in the mornings. It's usually where the more crazier people are around for some reason. Or it usually means they were sleeping here last night and now they're just waking up. Occasionally you'll see a group of drunk people who just sleep on Hollywood Boulevard overnight, which is kind of funny. Bam. Officially on Hollywood Boulevard. Bam. Look at all these stars, y'all. I don't even know if y'all can see them. It's covered by all these like purple flowers, which kind of reminds me of lavender, but it's not. But yeah, this is usually where the nightlife is, man. There's a lot of clubs and bars around here. A couple of strip clubs, a lot of smoke shops, a lot of antique shops, but it's fun. I used to go here all the time, especially when I was like partying a little bit more, but now I'm kind of more, like I say, adult, but a little more focused on other stuff right now. But yeah, especially the outlet souvenir. I used to buy a lot of stuff from there. I used to buy a lot of clothing from this street. I don't know why. This and Melrose used to be my top little locations to get clothing, which was dumb because it was stupidly expensive. All right, but now we're gonna hop off Hollywood Boulevard for a little bit, and we're just gonna go a little bit more north, see what we get into. Yeah, as you can tell, Hollywood's got a unique group of characters that are usually around here. I'm not gonna say anything too negative about it, but they're around. But there's nothing we don't know about, Oh, there's a little park over here, Las Palmas Park. Did not know that was a thing. We got a car behind us. And now we are somehow on Franklin Ave. I'm not too sure how we managed to get on Franklin Ave, but we are here. Man, this is gonna completely tear our motor apart. Yeah, let's pull over and get off this road. That's for damn sure. Although it's pretty fun. Let's get a little top speed run going right here. Holy crap. Jeez. I told y'all it's a little hilly over here in Hollywood. Woo-wee. Okay, let's pull over for a second. It's funny, even though I live here, half the time I don't know where the hell I'm at. Let's just ride these sidewalks and see if we can take a guess as to where the hell we're going. But y'all, I love this bike so much. Let me show y'all a better view of the bike. Look at this thing. This thing is beautiful. I love it. I actually don't even have the front fender on, just because I didn't really like the way it looks, and it was kind of cheap, so I was like, I'd rather just keep it off. But man, I'm in love with the way this bike kind of feels, the comfort of it, and handles. And to be honest with you speaking, like I was even thinking like, if this motor was to fail or something was to go wrong, I might even consider just like making this thing a 72 volt and seeing if I can find a battery that can fit in this little triangle frame, or finding a triangle battery, not a triangle battery, but finding a battery that can fit in the original bike slot, because this thing is so sick. Little off-road action right here. Okay. Oh man, oh man. Looks like we got ourselves a little e-bike encampment right there. Maybe we go on the road? Nah. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull off a U-turn here. And we're not gonna ride over there. That's just not the location I wanna be right now. Not that I'm scared, all right? I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing. Watch this cool little stunt right here. Bam, bam. Do it again. Bam, bam. See? I'm not afraid of nothing. Look at these brakes. Watch this. Ready? Look at that. And I barely had to squeeze that. That's insane. Yeah, the brakes on this thing are absolutely incredible. I wish I wish most bikes came with brakes like this. But they don't. These brakes are absolutely incredible. My only complaint about these brakes is they're not adjustable, so you can't really adjust like the levers, how close they are to your actual handlebars, which kind of stinks, but I'm kind of used to it at this point. Now we're actually gonna take a ride over to Capitol Records, which some of y'all may know is a pretty famous building over here in Hollywood. Man, this is why I love riding so early. It's kind of beautiful, it's peaceful, it's quiet, you know? No one bothers you too much. You just gotta worry about the occasional crackhead. Oh shit, the Capitol Record building's actually over here to the right of me. You can see it right now, look at that. Bam, right there. That big round building. That's sick. And then we kind of want to sneak our way across this road, to be honest. I guess we're taking a left over this way. I'm actually going to show you guys where I used to go to climb up to the Lake Hollywood. I'm not going to climb it today because I have a feeling if I do that, it'll probably be the last time I ride this bike for a while, because that might completely destroy this motor. Because that's a really, really, really steep climb. Oh my God, look at this road. Oh my Lord. All right, we made it across the street. It only took like an hour, but now we're gonna take a ride over here and then take a left on this upcoming street right here. And you guys are gonna see how steep this is and why I will not take the bike there today. But a little teaser for maybe my next video after this one. See if I can safely take a left over here. We can. Oh boy. As y'all can tell, I don't even know if it shows on this camera because it's a DJI, so it's kind of like a fisheye lens, but it gets so steep so fast. Okay, maybe a little bit, maybe just a little bit. Let's go in gear 3 and just go kind of slow, maybe pedal a little bit. Okay, we're already getting super, super steep. Okay, I feel like if you go slow, this bike handles it like it's nothing though. What the hell? Okay, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if you guys want to even go down to my older videos, but on my Aerial Rider, on my Wired Freedom, none of them could climb like this. What the hell was this? Okay, now I'm gonna take a U-turn right here though. This is where things get confusing. So, I'm not gonna go all the way up, but what the frick? I want to swear, but I can't, it's YouTube. I genuinely cannot comprehend how this thing just climbed that like it was nothing. What? It's like that low-end torque, you know what I'm saying, guys? I feel like this is what you really gotta get this bike for. It's climbing and off-roading, to be honest. Like, yeah, it's got great top-end speed and all that fun stuff, but like, it's really fun because of that torque. Like, hills really are not a problem. Although, obviously, I'm not doing any kind of crazy, insane off-roading, so I don't know if the motor will burn out or the controller, you know? This is why one day I'm gonna take this bike on this and go all the way up to Hollywood Lake or Lake Hollywood to really get a good test going on, but for now, that was a little teaser right there. And you guys can keep in mind, that was like, it's not gonna show on camera, but that was basically going straight up. Like, that was crazy. And the bike just like went for it. It didn't feel it. This is how I'm trying to explain. Most e-bikes, you can kind of hear the geared motor, right? You'll hear it kind of struggle. You'll make that noise. There's a certain noise geared hub motors make when they're struggling. This bike does not make that noise even a little bit. It's just ready to go. It just feels the same. I didn't even give it more throttle. It was just good to go, which is crazy. Bam. Yeah, man. This thing is crazy. That's all I gotta say, man. This bike is absolutely insane. You know what's crazy? There's no more encampments over here. Over here to the left of me, there used to be an insane amount of, it was like a little city over here to the left of me, but I think the police have cleared out. It does seem like Hollywood's getting a little better when it comes to the homeless crisis. Like, it's still really bad, but it's not as bad as it usually is. This place is usually covered in tents and all that craziness. Now the game plan is to not get pulled over. Do not get pulled over. But let's have some fun going fast as we can on this road. First Tuttio to be going 40 miles per hour on Hollywood Boulevard. Let's race this car to the left of us. He's trying to keep up. He's doing his best. It's inch for inch. He's getting close. I hit a giant pothole. That really hurt. And I don't know where I take the lead. I would like to officially announce I won that race. It wasn't even close. Okay, on a real note, that pothole was crazy big. I was kind of terrified. Wow, I gotta be more careful. Like, that was huge. That's not gonna show well on camera. I'm surprised I didn't break anything, to be honest. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. But wow, that was really, really bad. Okay, now on this side, going this way, as you can see to the left, we got El Capitan. To the right, we got the TLC Theater with the Hard Rock Cafe logo. I actually just go to the gym over here to the right. It was the LA Fitness up ahead. But that place was always busy, like way, way too busy. So I stopped going there a while ago. It's funny because you can already tell more and more tourists are starting to come out. We got Madame Tussauds, I think the Wax Museum over there to the right. I've never actually been there just because it kind of freaks me out, to be honest. You know what it is really? I don't know if any of y'all have seen this horror movie. When I was younger, I watched a horror movie called The House of Wax. And that really threw me off when it comes to looking at like, wax figure museums in general. I just like, nah, it threw me off. I was over that. I was like, hell no. All right, we're officially off of Hollywood Boulevard. Well, we're still technically on Hollywood Boulevard, but this is not the part where anybody cares about because there's no stars anymore. Just make sure my lens is clean because we just ran over a bunch of dirty water. My glasses are covered in schmuck. But all right, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. But just like always, I do appreciate y'all watching these videos. Please do your boy a favor. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one.